next reading. So welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you are already one of my beautiful subscribers. I want to welcome you to something I'm going to be looking at doing more regularly. This reading is going to be based on the next 2 weeks of your life. It is going to be timeless, so expect that you might find this at a different date to when it is uploaded. Trust that you find it at the right time. So I have 4 piles for you to choose from. I want you to really take a moment to feel where you're guided to, and this will hold the messages and information you need for the next 2 weeks of your life. The first pile, we have a frog. The second pile, we have an elephant. The third pile, we have a little bunny. Cute. And then the fourth pile, we have a wolf head. You can see here a little wolf head. He's got a little crystals in there. Okay, so if you need to, pause the video and really tune in to where you're guided, but let's just get into it, guys. I'll see you at your pile. Oh, by the way, the timestamps will be below, so you can skip straight to your pile, whatever one you pick. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the little frog for your 2 weeks ahead. Let's check into your current energy, or what's to expect. Spirit of gratitude. Okay. I do feel like there's a really nice light energy coming through for you over the next 2 weeks. Light as in, things, if they were heavy, they're lightening up. Things are coming to a head, coming to just an overall more positive energy time in your life. You can see here that it goes from a darker side to a lighter side, which I think is very symbolic. Gosh, my cats are very noisy today. Must be this new moon at this current time. All right, pile 1, the next 2 weeks, what to expect. Someone's very happy. You could be celebrating something with someone. Oh my, 9 of Cups, very positive. Yeah, you're feeling very fulfilled. And I think this dark time was very much represented by like an imbalance, feeling dissatisfied or discontent, or should I say unsatisfied. It just feels like your cup is really filling up over the next 2 weeks. There's a major shift in the energy. You're feeling very, I'm very proud of where I'm at. I'm proud of where I've come. Definitely some celebrations and change. What is this 9 of Cups for pile 1, please? Hey, a very creative idea coming to play, something that's been on your mind or playing on your mind for some time. Maybe you just haven't had the time to put your efforts towards it. Life might have been really quite busy and you just haven't had the energy or the time to put towards this creation. The Empress is very creative energy, which is very fitting if you're watching this at the time of May, like this video was made, but it doesn't have to be. You could be just tapping into that creative energy anyway. For some of you, it's finally putting yourself first and taking up something that really is beneficial to you. Sorry if my hand's shaking today, because if you notice, I've just had too much caffeine. My body's sensitive to caffeine. Okay, sorry. So something that you've been meaning to get to, that's been caught like in the back of your mind, like, oh, I must do this, I've been meaning to do this, or really wanting to do this. Overthinking something is coming it's coming into your reality over the next 2 weeks. This is very exciting energy because I feel like, yes, you'll be celebrating. You could possibly be getting very positive news from someone around you. Just keep a lookout, guys, for some very nice positive news. Someone around you, very close to you, could be announcing a pregnancy. All right. This phase that you're heading into is very much a growth phase, and your energy is definitely improving. So if you've lacked energy, that is improving over the next 2 weeks. So expect to have more clarity of the mind, so you can pay more attention to the areas you need to. Oh, okay. So some of you may have been suffering mentally or emotionally, or there's been certain events within your life that have been causing you to be distracted, or to be, I don't know, allow for your emotions to be very up and down. Things have just not been steady, and now things are really balancing out, and you are feeling so grateful and happy. There's a lot of positive, beautiful energy. And I can feel that within your mind is shifting from like a blur to a yes, yay, like a more peaceful time. If you look carefully in this card, you can see that this cup is its handle is an ear. So it's representing the head, the mind. The spirit of gratitude is very much in our thoughts and mind, and the way our the way our belief system is playing out. There's a shift there, and I think, you know, if times have been difficult, there's a shift that allows you to have more faith in the universe and the way things are playing out. It's like, oh, you know, I never thought that this would come through, and it really has. It's come through for me. It's happening, and this gives me a lot more faith in the universe, you know. Very content energy. Anything else we need to know about the next 2 weeks for pile 1? What is happening? Hey. Going within. Oh, 10 of Cups. Very emotionally fulfilled. Gratitude, 10 of Cups. Someone is making you very happy. Someone and something. For a lot of you, the news is coming from someone very close to you. For a small percentage, some of you guys personally might have been worrying about fertility, or having a baby, or when will it happen. And you know, this could be coming for you. Very exciting. But there's definitely something coming within your personal life that is worth celebrating, and you're just feeling overall very satisfied with life, which is a really refreshing feeling. I do feel like it's something that's quite a shift in where you have been feeling, right? There's a lot of reflection going on. Yeah, it's like you've become more aware of why you've been feeling a certain way and how you can shift out of that. I do feel like there's something creative that you're taking control of your life in some way that allows you to shift out of this energy, and it happens real fast. So I do feel like this occurs through your own action. So if there's something you've been meaning to do, do it, because it's pushing you in the direction that you're supposed to be in, okay? And financially, maybe you've been a bit financially scarce, or worried about it, and that's also shifting. There's money coming through as well, and I think this all comes with your emotional shift, and you notice how the energy changes within your overall life. So keep an eye out for, you know, really happy news, creative projects coming through, or, you know, finally having time to take action on that, feeling very grateful in your personal life and home, taking the lead and taking action. Mental health, you guys who have been suffering, is very much improving. It feels like that cycle is over. There's something shifting here spiritually, right? Healing. So guys, pile number 1, that was your week, 2 weeks ahead. I hope that resonates, and I'll love to hear from you down below in the comments section. If you do enjoy these little readings, these 2 week ahead readings, please let me know in the comments so I can continue doing these. You know, I'd love feedback from you guys, and hit the like button if you did enjoy that. And I hopefully will see you next time. Bye. Have an amazing week. Welcome, pile 2, to your reading, your 2 weeks ahead. Remember, this is timeless. So you have chosen the elephant. Gorgeous little elephant. Okay, it's very positive energy to have the trunk up, by the way. Body and soul. You have got body and soul. I think the focus is very you. It feels like over the next 2 weeks you'll be focusing on yourself a lot more than usual. What else can pile 2 expect over the next few weeks for them? Okay, so I can feel here that there's been some sort of competitive or jealousy, anger almost around you. Very masculine energy, and it's draining you, it's draining your cup, and Spirit's guiding you to come back to your body and soul, and really feel into why you're feeling this way. You're out of alignment in some area, okay, but it does show me that this is shifting, and someone's playing a part in this. What's happening over the next 2 weeks for pile 2? Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of self-reflection going on here, and I think you might be feeling a little bit more anger or emotions. Definitely unaligned energy at here, and I do see yourself like going within and kind of reflecting on that. Why is that irritating me? Why, and why is this affecting my life and the people around me? Because I do feel here that it could be affecting those who are within your home. If you have children, they're picking up on the tension and playing it out, like mistaking it as theirs, and it's kind of coming out in that way, which irritates you more. So it's time, you know, if you're noticing people within your home acting a certain way, it's often a mirror effect. So maybe it's time to look within and be like, why is this happening? Is there something angry within me? Am I impatient? Blah blah, you know, like what I mean, etc. I do see this shift or it happening quite quickly. It could even be happening now at this time of you watching this reading. And I think you kind of communicate with someone. If you have a partner within your home or someone that you live with, it might pay to kind of have the conversation, you know, sorry if I've been this way, because I've kind of looked within myself and this is how I've been feeling, and I think it's been kind of reflecting on you guys, but now I'm aware of this, you know. It goes a long way to just say that and explain, because it just feels like someone thinks they're in the wrong, or, you know, yeah, this clarity, clearing things up is a need, but it definitely smooths over, right? Yeah, because someone around you is quick to judge or quick to assume that, you know, she must be angry at me, or this must be, I don't know why I said she, maybe a lot of you guys are females watching this. There might be something emotionally that is triggering you to feel that way, and that is what needs to be communicated. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed with doing so much, or doing this and that around the house. It's very like around the house, you know, responsibilities, and, you know, I just feel like you're in need to ask for help, or can we kind of give each other a hand here? I'd love it if you could help me out here. I've been feeling a little overwhelmed. I'd love some help, okay? I don't know, that is an example, but I feel like that's for a lot of you. Time out. It's a good idea over the next 2 weeks to allow for time out, to breathe, whatever makes you feel relaxed, so that you can focus on, you know, you have that balance between breathing and having that quiet time, and then you have that time of, okay, now I'm going to get to my responsibilities. I feel like I have enough energy to get to my responsibilities. So making sure you have enough sleep at night is important in this week, in this next 2 weeks. I think it might be the first week within this fortnight that we're talking about. Okay, financially, there could be stresses. Maybe that's something to do with how you're feeling. There's stress taking over. But I can see here with the Ten of Pentacles, slowly but surely, there's a shift in finances. So be aware of that. Maybe there's something there to be aware of. But it's also to give you hope as well. You know, they're saying not to worry about finances because they will improve. And this takes a lot of stress off the family. I can't believe you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in just one reading. Just this 2 weeks ahead reading. Very positive. It feels like there's a very good shift in energy coming over the next 2 weeks. Definitely in the family environment. So you can see here both is very heavily focused on the family. So there could be money stresses. If this is not you, what we were speaking about before about the anger, or you know, if we're feeling impatient, and that maybe it is your partner or the person you live with, could be even their housemate. Roles reversed, maybe it's good to have a conversation with them and be like, look, I know you're under a lot of stress, this might be why, I understand, let's support each other. You know, it's still important to have that conversation, because maybe you're the one that's assuming you've done something wrong, or like they're feeling a certain way, but it's actually a whole lot of stress or worry. So not to take that personally. All right, conversations are important this week. That's for sure. Anything else we need to know for pile 2 over the next 2 weeks? We got the Sun, positive outcomes. Okay, we got 3. Yeah. This is very tuning in and taking some time out. Look at these. 7 of Wands, King of Cups, the High Priestess. Really taking time to relax, to, you know, trusting the process. And yeah, I can feel here that it's all 3 of them have their eyes closed. So I do feel like you're in need of more sleep, you're in need of more rest, and I think that needs to be communicated with someone around you. Okay, and the sun shows me that the outcome is very positive, all right? Pole 2, let me know if that resonated with you down in the comments section. Love to hear from you. If you like these kinds of readings, also hit the like button and let me know. I hope that you enjoy the 2 weeks ahead. Sending you all the best of luck and love, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is the next 2 weeks ahead, and it is timeless, remember. So whenever you're finding this that is right for you, you have chosen the little bunny, the little rabbit, very cute, very gentle. Alright, your energy is time machine. Let's have a look. What can Pile 3 expect over the next 2 weeks, please? We have Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The 3 of Wands. We have Judgment. Okay. Queen of Wands. This is for you. For you. Let's put her down there. Okay, I just heard take it slow, take it slow. You're being prompted to slow down a little bit for the moment, okay? And after this 2 weeks is up, that is when you're going to gain momentum and motivation to move forward. I just feel like there's a little standstill for you, or a more calmer time over this next 2 weeks, okay? There's definitely something you're facing and dealing with at this time, and I do think it comes to a release or a conclusion. This has something to do with keeping you stuck, keeping you in the place where you're at. It could be your way of thinking, or it very well could be finalizing something. Maybe your focus is somewhere and you're waiting for that to be over so that you could move forward. I definitely feel like you're wanting to skip something here. Like, can we skip to the good part? You know that, I think it was a trend going around on Instagram or TikTok, and it's like, can we skip to the good part? And then like, yeah, it's the blissful time. So I feel like you want to skip something here, but there's something, excuse me, oh, I just had to choke on my saliva. Maybe, yeah, there's just something you must face at this time. There's a lesson here, there's a karmic lesson. So really take it slow. Focus on what's going on here, because it needs to be dealt with before we can move forward. And when you do move forward, trust me, it feels good. By the end of these 2 weeks, there's definitely progress. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and it moves into the Page of Swords. So it's like this new beginning. And once we've finished here, there's new ideas, new hopes and dreams coming through. So I do feel like it's certainly something that's been, I really wish I want to focus on this, I want to focus on this, but this is keeping me occupied. And I think once this is dealt with, you're going to be feeling really good about yourself, because there's a solution coming and you're feeling really empowered. And I think it happens way quicker than you thought. So whatever you're feeling stuck with at the moment, trust it. Don't try and skip it, because there's an important lesson here. You can see with the Wheel of Fortune. There's an important lesson here, and when you find it and you realize, okay, I've found what I've come out of it better and stronger, and I know now. Okay, so take that time. Majority of the next 2 weeks is very much focused on here, taking that time out, and moving towards the end of the 2 weeks, you'll be feeling, all right, it's time to set my sights on something new. It's a fresh beginning, right? Let's see what else we have here for you. Oh, yeah, and it comes exactly the right time. Look at that. 6 of Swords to the Emperor. Moving from the 8 of Swords and to the 6 of Swords is kind of like you stop forcing yourself from moving forward, and you allow it to. You're allowing yourself to this process to play out. Don't force things. They're saying don't force things. Don't try and skip. Don't be impatient. It's going to play out how it's got to play out. So you might as well go on the ride. See how she's riding, and automatically, as soon as you stop that resistance, you're going on the right direction, and it kind of just all plays out exactly how it's supposed to. And then you fall into the place of, all right, I have more control over my life now. Let's do this, okay? So you're taking more responsibilities. That's what I want to hear. You're setting your mind towards, it's okay to visualize while you're dealing with this of the outcome. They want you to visualize the outcome and what's coming in the future, maybe towards the end of the month. They're saying the more you visualize the best possible outcome, the better. The Magician and the Sun is very, like a manifestation coming forth, coming through strong. So is there a goal in mind that you felt like you've been hidden or held back from? That's coming, okay? All right, let's get a card from here. Courage. This says, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Hey, see, don't worry about this. Don't worry yourself. They're saying, I think this message wanted to come through for you because you need more faith, more support, to know that you're supported. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to grow from others. So they're also encouraging you to talk to someone. Seek help if you need to. If you need advice on how to move forward or how to deal with something, you might even be dealing with a legal situation or documents and that. If you're dealing with anything to do with like contracts and documents or anything like that, make sure you double check them or get someone to check them over. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Pile 3, that was your reading for the next 2 weeks. If that resonates with you, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And if you like these kinds of readings, let me know, because that gives me the indication or like the motivation to keep on doing these. I enjoy these because it gives you guidance for, the 2 weeks. And I'll keep doing these every 2 weeks so you have ongoing guidance. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look at what is coming for you over the next 2 weeks. You chose the little wolf head. I mean, when I bought it, I was told it's a wolf head, but for some reason this always reminds me of a bear. Like, I don't know, it reminds me of a bear. But take it as you wish. The energy that's coming through is willing release. Okay. What are we letting go of? pile 4. Pile 4. Over the next 2 weeks. Okay, what is that? We're letting go of something, that's for sure. Something that's been bothering you emotionally or stressing you out, you're releasing that from your life or taking a stand. With death and rebirth, it's like, let's get rid of that. I'm getting rid of that. It's more awareness of something that's not serving you. Okay, it could be someone, or it could be a way of thinking. That worrying about that does not benefit me at all, you know. Or it could be surrounding myself with that person is not good for me. That's enough of that. Okay, it's a willing release. It's a decision. It's like, I need to get rid of this. That's what's happening, and you're going with that. It's like a decision made, and it's happening, and you find a lot more peace once you do that. All right. Ooh. Okay. Whatever you do for work is feeling very good. Feeling very good. Finances. If you do not work, this is about the people you surround yourself with. You're really finding yourself spending more time with them over the next 2 weeks, or really bonding with people, certain people. I want to say like a community or your friends group. But when it comes to work, for those of you who have jobs, this feels especially connected to like divine feminine energy kind of work. Okay, some of you could be healers, some of you could just be surrounded by a lot of women in the workplace, or maybe you're kind of moving towards the women that do work with you. Not necessarily majority of women, but there's certain women that you're really vibing with this next the next 2 weeks. But when it comes to finances, this is looking really good. Okay, what they're saying is, they, as in your guides, are saying, if you keep up with the attitude, the mindset, the positive attitude towards what you are doing and what you're creating, this is looking really, really good, because I think there's a lot more recognition coming through. Your work is paying off. It has a lot to do with creative ideas, and there's money coming in. And this is, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow and steady, but it is secure. It holds a lot of security. So it's like slow and steady and consistent kind of money coming in. So I want you to know that if you've been worrying about money, it's consistent. It's becoming more consistent, and there's recognition coming through. Like, people are really seeing you more for who you are, and they're saying the more you step into your divine feminine energy, the more you're going to be recognized. When you're your authentic self and you're putting that love and nurturing into your workplace or your environment or your friends group, then that is where this success and recognition comes from. Because I do see there's these ideas or things you're working on creatively coming to, like it's actually happening very soon. You know, you're making it happen and it's being recognized. So that feels really beautiful. Okay, I want to tap into a little bit more about that. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Okay, so working more authentically and more in your feminine energy is going to be magic for you. It's like a whole new you, a whole new phase. People are seeing you so differently. So you have the opportunity to reinvent yourself this next 2 weeks. Think of how you can be more in alignment with your work or in your friends group. What else does pile 4 need to know for the week ahead, or the 2 weeks ahead? Hope. What does this one say? We have stay positive. The world is behind you. Look up to the light. I can see here when it comes to this willing release, it's important to stay positive and so you can move towards this energy. If something's holding you back, it might be time to release that. Something or someone. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a launch of a new project, new idea, new event. Something is happening here in the next 2 weeks. If this is your pile, let me know below what you have planning or what you are doing. Maybe you've just did it and this is the playing out in the course of the next 2 weeks, but you're feeling really buzzing. I feel like you're buzzing from whatever this is. Any other advice, please? Yay. Yay. Okay, 3 of Swords. Shifting out of this place of over-analyzing, overthinking, just overall overdoing it. There's definitely leaving behind a mindset or a way of thinking that is 100%. You're shifting out of that. The King of Swords definitely is this whole thing here. It's like a new way of thinking, a new way of expressing yourself here. There's a shift here and you're expressing and working very differently, or at least it could just be your energy shift to here really plays out and shows in the work that you're doing or the people that you're surrounding. People are noticing this energetically within you, okay? They really are. They're noticing that for sure. It's like you might catch up with a friend and they'll be like, whoa, you look really good. And, you might think, oh, do I? I haven't even got myself ready. But it's energetically that they're seeing you, without realizing, instinctually. People pick up on energy of a person, okay? Anything else we need to know about the 2 weeks ahead? For pile 4, 2 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. If you've had any disagreements with someone, arguments with a partner, this is being resolved. More balance is coming into play within your life. Something's being resolved. There's an end of something and it's bringing you guys closer. Maybe someone's been having to focus on an area of their life that's causing difficulty and it's affected a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. If it is, cool. Could be a friendship, family member, but this is being resolved, so expect that. I do feel like, again, yeah, it just shows me that something's coming into balance, which makes me think like an agreement is coming to play. Okay, pile 4, that was your 2-week reading. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, let me know below. I would love to know how it resonated with you, and hit the like button as well if you do enjoy these kinds of readings. I would love to know, and hopefully I'll see you next time. All the best and have the best week ahead. Bye.